Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. So, here's the thing. I know you're reading the title right now and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Let me explain. You know how much I love my Freaker men's leather, boots. You know how much I love these. These are going on a little over a year now, or almost 2 years actually, if I'm not mistaken. And these are fantastic. These are pretty much in perfect condition, almost. Like obviously it has scratches and whatnot on it, but I mean, like it's good. Okay, what can I say? It's in good shape. So while I absolutely adore my Reeker boots, there is another shoe brand which I've been kind of eyeing for a while, and this is not for like work related stuff. This is more or less just for my personal like go out use. But I still wanted to share it because it's interesting to me, or it's like, I don't know why I want to share it, but I just do, okay? So for a while now, I've been looking at the brand Buffalo. I like weird, wacky looking shoes. I don't own many weird and wacky looking shoes, but I love them. That, like, for instance, like West Coast logging boots. Why I like West Coast style logging boots is because they were so different to what I was used to. Because what I was used to was like still like boots, like a proper like Wellington logging boots. But I wasn't like used to this whole world of West Coast boots, and for me it was like different, and that's why I liked it, and that's why I kind of grew to love Buffalo shoes. My sister bought a pair, and ever since then I've been sold on them, and I knew at some point I wanted to buy a pair. So I finally bit the bullet and I bought a pair. Hell yeah. These Buffalo boots, I keep calling them boots. These are not boots, these are shoes. These are, I guess you could call them trainers. And if you're not like, if you don't know anything about these sort of shoes, and you were wondering that, what do I mean with them being weird and wacky? Well, now you can probably tell why. They are pretty much just generic trainer style of shoes, right? But then they have this really big, excessive sole on them, I guess. And that's why I really like them. And they're really like, they have a very interesting shape to them, which I also like. Now, are these durable workwear shoes? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And the fact that I'm in here showing you these shoes is kind of weird because they have absolutely nothing to do with this world. But you know, I was just interested in talking about them, so that's why we're talking about them. So I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out things to say about these shoes. The thing about Buffalo is most of their shoes are like made for smaller people, I guess. So mostly what I found was like the biggest size was 41 on most shoes, and I actually had to go out of my way to try to find something in my size because I have really large feet. I have 45. My shoe size is 45, which is pretty big. So trying to find shoes from a brand who's more known for making smaller shoes was a hassle. But I did find a pair. It was this pair. Actually, I found two pairs. One was more for traditional, or it still had the large sole, but I found that one to be a little bit too traditional to me. I really like this because it's strange, I don't know, like UFO shape to them. Like, look at that. Look how, like, from here, it looks pretty narrow, right? But like, look at the bottom. Fuck. And no, you will not get to see my feet today, so all you weirdos can get out of the room now. This is another problem. They're very difficult to put on. They're not just a slip on and off. At first I had these too tight, so I kept having to like take that fucking, or open the laces up. So they're not as easy to put on as, I don't know, standard run of the mill. Even with the laces more, or the laces more loose. they are still kind of a pain in the ass to put on, but you can get it done. How about that?